Hello, everybody. I am King 5 meteorologist Leah Pezzetti, and I wanted to take a moment to dive a little bit deeper into our forecast because it is going to be cold this week. Here are a couple looks at Snoqualmie and Stevens passes as of Sunday evening. Roadways look clear. We're done with new snowfall for the time being for really the first half of this upcoming week. However, what we do have on the road that has fallen in the last couple of days still has the potential to refreeze and create black ice into the next couple of days. So for our headlines, the biggest thing we're keeping an eye on is these cold temperatures. Morning lows will be in the teens and 20s, widespread for the next couple of mornings. We'll see our coldest conditions really starting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday mornings will be the coldest mornings of this upcoming week, though. And because of just how cold it's going to be, we have that increased risk for hypothermia and, like I just mentioned, black ice from any moisture that's still lingering on the roadways, potentially refreezing and creating those icy conditions. So the earliest conditions in the morning will create the iciest conditions. Once the sun comes up, we'll let that melt off a little bit, which we will see some sunshine. Our radar shows that we're kind of just seeing cloud coverage right now, but we're going to see the sun peeking out even more, and sunshine will dominate into the next couple of days. I want to show you a pretty wide view from the West Coast, and you can see that many of us are under this cold weather advisory. It's that light blue color. Here in Western Washington, it's pretty widespread. Basically, everybody in the lowlands, with the exception of some of our islands, and then of course our higher elevations for the Olympics and the Cascades, are not in this. But everybody else under this light blue color is going to be under a cold weather advisory. For many of us, we've already kicked it in as of Sunday evening. For the rest of us, we'll kick it in by Monday. So everybody will be feeling this basically Tuesday and Wednesday mornings through 10 a.m. Wednesday. Wind chills will be in the 10 to 20 degree range, so it's going to feel a lot colder because when we factor in that little bit of a breeze, it is going to be downright cold. So there's that increased risk for hypothermia. So that's going to be the big thing that we keep an eye on these next couple of days as these temperatures stay below average. Highs will be in the 30s, lows will be in the 20s, and we'll finally see some changes as we head into the end of this week. But really, the next couple of days, we are going to be stuck in this pattern. And I want to put this into perspective a little bit. You might be saying, Leah, it's winter. Of course it's cold. This is colder than normal. Typically, this time of year at the airport, I'm going to use SeaTac for a reference point here, we would be at 50 degrees for this time of year for daytime highs. Today, we hit 40 degrees, and like I just showed you, we'll be in the 30s the next couple of days. So anywhere from 10 to 15 to, in some cases, closer to 20 degrees cooler than normal for this time of year for those daytime highs. A similar trend with those lows. Normal lows are around 38 degrees at the airport. This morning, we woke up to lows in the 33 degree range, but we're going to see about 10 degrees less than that into the next couple of mornings. We will get lots of sunshine, though, so that's the thing that's going to be nice. Sunshine into the afternoon with those temperatures warming into the upper 30s through most of the afternoon for tomorrow. Morning temperatures are going to be what we're keeping an eye on. So here's a look at what we're waking up to Monday morning. These are air temperatures, so this does not factor in that wind chill, but we'll see those temperatures in the 20s for most of us, with a few of us like Western Whatcom County looking at teens starting as early as Monday morning. But now we'll factor in that feels like temperature. So when we factor in that little bit of a wind chill, that's when we'll shave off a little bit up in Whatcom County, and then some of us will be in the low 20s as well. Places like Port Angeles, Friday Harbor, look at that over the mountain. Stevens Pass, looking at it'll feel like 0 degrees, and it could tread into the negative territory as well. Temperatures in the afternoon will be pretty pleasant, but still 10 degrees cooler than normal, upper 30s into the low 40s for your Monday afternoon. But then Tuesday and Wednesday, those are the days I told you would be the coldest. So let's take a look at Tuesday morning lows. This is what we're waking up to with just air temperatures. We're not factoring in that feels like temperature with this. So at this point, we're going to bring a few more areas into those teens. Looks like down to the south, Olympia, Puyallup, Chehalis the air temperatures will be in the teens, but when we factor in that feels like temperature, we could shave anywhere from 5 to 10 degrees off from this with that little bit of a breeze making it feel colder. Same thing into Wednesday morning. Tuesday and Wednesday will be our coldest mornings of the week, teens into the low 20s. It is going to be brisk out there. We'll hold on to sunny conditions and cold conditions into about midweek. Thursday, we'll start to see some changes, and then into the next weekend, we'll bring back some some moisture into the equation. And we do have the potential for some of that rain snow mix because we'll still hold on to those cold temperatures overnight, Thursday into Friday. It looks like by the weekend, Saturday into Sunday, is when we'll start warming things up out of that freezing threshold. So we'll transition more to rain by the end of the weekend. But we have the potential for that rain snow mix with that introduction of moisture holding on to those cold temperatures by the end of the week. So that is your 7-day forecast, getting you set up for the week ahead. Be sure to stay with the King 5 weather team as we track these cold temperatures, and everybody stay warm out there.